Most people believe aging is automatic, that once you pass a certain age, feeling old is unavoidable. But science says that's not entirely true, because some people reach 80, even 90, and still don't feel old, not in their thinking, not in their curiosity, not in how they experience life. So what's different about them? The answer isn't luck, it isn't money, and it isn't perfect health. It's something happening inside the brain. The brain doesn't age the way we think. For decades, scientists believed the brain simply declined with age. Slower thinking, weaker memory, less adaptability. But modern neuroscience discovered something shocking. The brain rewires itself at every age. This ability is called neuroplasticity. And it doesn't stop at 30, 50, or even 80. Some 80-year-olds still form new neural connections because they never trained their brain to shut down, and that changes how old they feel. Feeling old is often a learned state. Research shows that feeling old is often psychological, not physical. Many people unconsciously adopt an old person identity. I'm too old to learn. That's not for my age. My best years are over. When the brain hears this repeatedly, it begins to reduce effort, curiosity, and engagement. But seniors who don't feel old never fully accept that identity. They stay mentally active, not busy, but engaged. The curiosity loop that keeps the brain young. Scientists studying long-living seniors found a powerful pattern. They stay curious. Curiosity activates dopamine, the same chemical involved in motivation and learning. Every time curiosity is triggered, the brain says, I need to adapt. That keeps neural circuits alive. Reading new ideas, learning small skills, asking questions, changing routines just enough to challenge the brain. This doesn't exhaust the brain, it refreshes it, the calm mind advantage. Another surprising discovery. People who feel younger at 80 are emotionally calmer. They don't constantly relive regrets. They don't stay trapped in anger. They don't fear aging every day. Chronic stress floods the brain with cortisol, which accelerates cognitive aging. But acceptance, gratitude, and emotional flexibility protect the brain's structure. In simple terms, a calmer mind ages more slowly. The language they use shapes their brain. Listen closely to seniors who never feel old. They don't say, I can't anymore. They say, I do it differently now. That small language shift matters. The brain responds to possibility, not limitation. Words create mental pathways, and repeated language literally rewires how the brain interprets aging. Purpose reprograms the aging brain. Purpose isn't about big goals. It's about feeling useful, connected, and relevant. Studies show that seniors with purpose have stronger memory, experience less depression, maintain better brain connectivity. Purpose tells the brain, I still matter. And the brain responds by staying alert. Aging is not a switch, it's a direction. The biggest truth science reveals is this. Aging isn't an event. It's a direction you train toward. Some people slowly train their brain toward decline. Others, often without realizing it, train it toward adaptation. That's why two people at 80 can feel decades apart. Final thought. You don't feel old because of your age. You feel old when the brain stops expecting growth, and the people who never feel old, they never told their brain to stop evolving. Not at 40, not at 60, not even at 80. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, share one thing you learned and how you plan to use it. Your comments mean more than you know. Like, subscribe, and share to help us continue creating content that supports healthy, peaceful aging. We'll see you in the next video.